Paige Lowe, thank you for coming in.
Thank you for having me.
It's great to see you. You've been up to some fun stuff. You've just been jumping out of an aeroplane at 10,000 feet.
Yep,
And
it
you
was
enjoyed
amazing. It was fantastic. Seriously, I would definitely do it again in a heartbeat.
Do it again?
Yep.
Well, we'll speak about that in a wee bit. But just some quick fire questions to start with.
Okay.
What is your favourite food?
So I'm still trying to work out what I like and what I don't like at the moment, but still trying to find myself. But I think I'd go with Chinese.
Chinese?
Yeah.
You like a Chinese?
I do like Chinese.
You've got a takeaway?
Yeah.
Colour, have you got a favourite colour?
Lilac.
Lilac?
Yeah.
Right,
I do
lilac.
like purples.
Favourite music song?
See, I like my oldies. I like the Eagles and Tom Petty and stuff like that. So,
right.
Yeah.
I like that as well.
Yeah. But I even like Pink Floyd, Wish You Were Here, so
Yeah?
yeah.
What about worship?
Worship
Song.
music. Worship song. That's a hard one because I like quite a few.
Mm-hmm. Currently?
Well, I love Gratitude.
Gratitude? Brilliant
Yeah,
song.
I do like Gratitude.
Yeah.
And Waymaker.
We make it,
Yeah,
classics.
I do like them.
Well, there will be, I think. What about movie or TV programme? Is there anything?
Movies. I love movies. So I just recently watched the new Jurassic Park. Which,
the one that's out just now?
Yeah, fantastic. I went to cinema to see that. It was
My
really
daughter
good.
Sienna's seen that. Was it good?
Yes, it was
It's
brilliant.
kind of went a different kind of direction, isn't it?
It has. It was really good.
But you liked that?
Yeah.
As
But
good
also
as
The
the
Rock.
original? Which one?
The Rock with Nicolas Cage.
Sean
and
Connery.
Yeah,
Brilliant film.
fantastic film.
Alcatraz, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, that is. Oh, that was a good film. Right, let's make it spiritual. Bible verse or?
Bible verse Deuteronomy 31:6.
Oh yeah. What is that again?
Be courageous and do not fear. It's along those lines, but I can't remember.
Lord your God is
completely.
with you. It's
That's
one of the
it.
first times it says that, isn't it? Brilliant. Right. Well, you've just been diving out of planes, but let's jump back to the
Okay.
start. Early life. Tell me about where you grew up, where you were born, where you grew up. Things like school, things that you got up to when you were young.
Okay, so I grew up. Well, obviously I was born, but I spent the first 2 years of my life with my nan in a place called Marden in Herefordshire.
Herefordshire. Okay.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
So I was born in Hereford.
Mm-hmm.
And then my mum got married, and then I lived with her and my stepdad. And I was brought up in a place called Arrowview, 26 houses, literally in the middle of nowhere.
In England?
Yeah, Herefordshire.
In Herefordshire.
Yeah. And my life there was not very good. I got two sisters.
Uh-huh.
They're both younger than myself.
Yeah.
Me and my stepdad, we didn't get on very well. I was the odd one out.
Mm-hmm.
I wasn't his, and it was blatantly clear.
Okay. So it was tough.
Yeah.
So what kind of age are you remembering that from? Preschool, or was during school kind of age as well?
It was primary school.
Primary school.
Primary
So
school.
there's a school in that little place that you stayed
Well,
at?
there was 2 miles to the nearest, each way.
Uh-huh.
It was literally just a backcountry road, 26 houses, 2 miles to one area, Briley, which was in Wales, and then 2 miles into Kington, which was in Herefordshire.
Okay.
So it's right on the border of England and
England and
Wales.
Wales, aye. So you're English, not Welsh?
Yeah.
Aye. 'Cause I kind of thought you were Welsh because of the accent, because it is quite Welsh.
Yeah.
So so not a lot to do by the sound of it. Any kind of fun memories at all from that age?
Well, the kids I grew up with, we used to make dens and stuff like that, and it's everyone was related to everybody else.
Aye.
So it was.
There's
yeah,
some
it was
places like
that.
that up here.
Yeah. It's Yeah, I think the only fond memories I really have of being there was when I used to go to my nan's every like holiday. I used to spend with her and my
And
granddad.
you loved your nan.
Yeah.
She was nice. What about any sort of church influence, Sunday school influence, anything when you were younger? No,
No,
nothing like
nothing. My stepdad was very against it.
that. Okay.
Very, yeah, didn't believe in it at all.
So what about when you went to high school? Was that in a different place or?
No, I went to high school in Kington, Lady Hawkins. I actually went to 2 primary schools and 3 different high schools, like, and 1 PRU unit. So, the first high school was Lady Hawkins, and it was quite very difficult time. High school was.
Why was that, Paige?
Because, well, from the age of 7, I was abuse happened. But then from the age of 9, 10, I was already taking drugs.
Really?
Yeah.
9, 10 years old, and so
I was
how
smoking
did that?
cannabis.
Cannabis first.
Yeah.
And was that just with a group of friends that
Yeah.
got into it, or?
The kids I used to hang around with, all of them were a lot older than I was.
Right. So they were able to get it, and you started at that age. Wow. So that was even before going into high school.
Yeah.
So then, did that continue?
Continued.
Aye. And in the abuse, was that over a period of?
I was I was abused physically, mentally, sexually from the age of 7 up until I was actually 25.
Really.
But then it was more physical abuse after that.
So right through your school years, that
Might
was
be my whole life, really.
Aye. So how did you cope with that? Was it by drugs and substances, or is there any other way that you found that you coped with that?
It was mainly through drugs and substances, and a few times it got too much, and I tried hurting myself. But my nan, she seemed to make it a bit better, just spending time with her.
Yeah.
And my granddad, just getting away from people.
Sounds like they were your safe place, eh? So they were good people.
Amazing people.
Yeah. And when we speak about drugs and substances, did that move on from cannabis as you grew older?
The older I got, the worse the substance got. It was like 11. I was about 11 years old when I first did my first line of cocaine.
Really?
Did my first pill by the time I was 13. So, yeah, there's a lot of drugs.
Yeah, and even in those small communities, there was a lot of.
From the time I was 13, I'd moved schools, and I was kicked out of the home. So I was living with other family members, and then I went into care.
What age were you when you went into care?
I was 13.
And when you were 13?
Yeah.
So was that foster homes or?
It was foster homes.
Yeah.
And I went to 2 different foster homes. One was a temporary thing, just until they could place me. But then I went into another one. I went there for about 6 to 8 months. But then my mother was just like, "Oh, you can come back, and yeah, things just got worse.
So did you go back to live with them, or?
No.
No. So, I mean, this was the point I was going to say, and then your life started to struggle, but obviously it's been a struggle way before then, right through your childhood, really.
My mum was an alcoholic. She still is.
Okay. So, I guess it's going from bad to worse here. So, what happened, say, around about the time I don't know, 16, coming to the end of high school, or what happened in your life then?
Well, I was pregnant at 15.
That's right, aye. So were you in a relationship with the guy, or did
Yeah, but it was a relationship, a very unhealthy relationship.
Mm-hmm.
He was a lot older than I was,
Really?
a lot older than I was.
Mm-hmm.
And I ended up actually living with him by the time I was 15, got pregnant, and I had my daughter at 16. So I was living in my own flat by the time I was 16.
Wow. Where was that?
Hereford.
In Hereford, in the...
Yeah.
Is that a big place, or
It is actually. It's
like a city, or...
they've got a massive cathedral there.
Aye. So you're in a flat there, living yourself with your daughter. How did you get by, you know? How did you survive those times?
It was hard. I wasn't obviously wasn't working or anything, and it's well, my nan actually lived out just down the road, so it wasn't too bad then. When my nan was still
You
there.
were still a good support
Yeah.
for you then?
When I first had my daughter, and so you kind of go through like moments of wanting to be normal, wanting to be straight, and you wanted to do right by your daughter and everything, but then it's everything else kind of takes over, and people were taking over my life.
Mm-hmm.
And not in a good way.
No.
So I wanted an escape, and my escapes were just drugs, so I kept on taking drugs.
Mm. So heroin, or?
Heroin didn't come into effect until I was about 24, 25.
Okay.
It was more amphetamines, and the amphetamines used to make me feel as though I was capable. I was okay, but it was just masking everything.
Mm-hmm. But you still managed to bring up your wee girl
For a while.
for a while. So what happened there then, Paige?
Well, I lost my 3 children. They were taken into care.
Mm-hmm.
And situations I just found myself in were just ridiculous. And they weren't safe for them. So
Were the 3 kids to the same relationship?
No.
Different ones? And so how old were you when they got taken into care?
About 26, 27.
Aye. So you started in heroin by then, yeah.
Yeah.
So what happens then? You've got your kids taken away from you.
Everything spirals completely out of control again.
Mm-hmm.
And the heroin addiction got worse. The situations I found myself in got worse.
Mm-hmm.
And so I tried killing myself.
Mm-hmm.
Not just once.
Yeah. More than once, a few times? Or?
Yeah.
Aye. And so would that have been obviously the lowest points of your life?
There's been quite
Been a lot.
there's been a lot of low points.
Aye, yeah.
There's been some points where you just think you can't crawl out of, but you seem to.
Yeah. So how long did that period go on then, of just wanting to end it and making the attempts to do that?
Sure, I think it was actually the moment where before I came to Benaiah,
Mm-hmm.
and that was when I actually overdosed twice on heroin.
Mm-hmm.
And when I came round the last time, I actually realised I didn't want to die. I basically died twice.
Yeah.
And I was brought back, and I realised I had to do something, I had to change.
Yeah. So that was maybe the lowest, but then there was a realization.
Yeah.
There was just that little bit of hope by the sound of it. So then, how did it come about then? This getting away, getting up to Benaiah.
Well, I had a support worker when I was living in Wales.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so you were in Wales by this time?
Yes, when I came to Benaiah.
So when did you move from Hereford to the...
Oh, I've been everywhere.
Really?
Yeah, I lived down in Devon for a while.
Mm-hmm.
I lived down there for about 8 years.
Oh.
It's, yeah.
With the kids to start with?
Yeah, with my two.
Aye.
So yeah.
But then you were up in Wales.
Yeah, then I come back to Wales.
Mm-hmm.
But from Hereford to Wales, from Wales back to Hereford, from Hereford back down to Devon, from Devon back to Wales.
Where about in Wales was it?
Landod, or Llandud Wells. There was one place I lived.
It's easy for you to say.
I lived Ystrad Lais. I lived Cwmbran, Glenavon, Pontypool.
So where were you when this change happened then? When
Cwmbran.
Cwmbran. So the support worker.
My support worker actually mentioned to me about rehab.
Uh-huh.
And at first I was like, no, that's not for me. But then after everything happened, like overdosing, and I think there was about a 6-month gap. And after all that happened, I actually messaged him and I asked him, I said, I think we should revisit this rehab thing.
Mm-hmm.
And he actually sorted it all out for me.
Wow.
Yeah, he got me the interview. He even got me on the train up here.
Did you interview on the phone or?
It was a Zoom call.
A Zoom
I was
call?
actually sat in his car. I was speaking to Ashley. Well, I think he actually did all the talking. I was just, just sat there in a daze.
Yeah. So what date roundabout would that have been?
I think that was 4 months before I came up here. So I was in the November I came up here, and I had to phone in for 4 months before I actually got a place.
So around about summer
Somewhere around that.
last year.
2023.
2023, sorry. So so you got in, you got a place.
Yeah.
And how difficult was it making that journey up and actually doing it?
Oh. Well, getting up at 6 o'clock in the morning and actually realizing that, well, because I was a heroin addict, and I was an intravenous heroin addict. So that day was going to be my last time of doing anything.
Yeah.
And it was actually the hardest thing I've actually, I think nearly the hardest thing I've ever done. Is actually going from something that I've known for most of my life, drugs, the habit, the addictions, the ritual of everything, getting on a train and traveling like 11 hours to come here, and not wanting to jump off that train and find the nearest dealer was actually quite hard.
Was that going through your mind?
Yeah. Because I knew it was going to hurt. I knew it was going to be painful.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to be rough.
Mm-hmm.
Knowing what was ahead of me was quite a sobering thought.
But you stayed on there.
You don't realise how many times I wanted to run out that door.
You walked in the door and you didn't
Yeah.
run out. So talk us through that then. How did things start to change?
Well, the detox was hard. I have to admit that was hard.
Mm-hmm.
I was in so much pain.
Yeah.
But I think the hardest thing for me was when Christmas actually came around, because I came in the November.
It was in November.
Yeah.
You went through the detox a few weeks. That was tough physically.
Yeah.
Then you've got to face Christmas.
Yeah. So I was still a bit rough over Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
But I remember I sat there on Christmas Day, and I think it was because of like how everybody was, like showing people, like being shown love and
Really?
presents, and
That was tough.
I wanted to run to the hills. I literally wanted to run. If my legs would have carried me out that door, I would have gone. But I don't know, I couldn't.
As you know, you just hadn't been used to that.
No.
So, but you didn't run.
No, I didn't run. I don't think I would have like been capable of running, to be fair.
No.
But yeah, I think that was the hardest thing, was actually realizing that everyone around me actually didn't want anything from me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And that was the hardest thing to come to realize.
Wow. What about the Lord? When did you? Because by the sound of it, you hadn't had much experience at Islam or faith before. So then you're coming into this environment where you're having to go to church. People are speaking about the studies and things like that, and God comes into your life. So how did that impact you?
At first, I found it quite difficult to wrap my head around.
Mm-hmm. Understandable.
But the more I was hearing, the more I was reading, and the more it made sense. And plus, I tried my way. I tried every way you can think of, but nothing worked. So really, I had nothing to lose, but I had everything to gain.
Yeah.
And that's a realization I came to. I've got a whole future ahead of me if I really want it, and if I really want to change, and God is going to be a massive part of that.
Yeah. So was a moment for you kind of came to that belief in faith and say, okay.
Oh, I actually gave my life to the Lord. I think it was March 2024.
Oh, so it took a wee while.
Yeah, it took a
while.
Yeah.
To crack.
Because I just wanted to, I wanted to know everything, even though it was impossible to know everything. But I was thinking it's a massive decision. It's something that once you've given your life over to the Lord, you can't take it back. So it was, too big a decision to just do on a whim.
No, it's true.
But it wasn't. But I also was struggling with my heart and my head were in two different hemispheres.
Okay.
It's like my head was telling me that I was doing the right thing, but I guess I'm one that I need to see something. I need to see it to believe it, kind of thing.
Okay, yeah.
But I was struggling with that for a while, and I could see everything, like people around me saying, "Oh, like they were feeling the Lord and they were like having dreams and stuff like that, or the Lord had spoken to them," and I was just like, "Well, what? How? how does this work? Why
you weren't getting the same."
I wasn't getting it. But it wasn't until I think it was July 18th. It was a prayer meeting here. Oh, it makes me want to cry just thinking about it. But it's, we were worshipping, and it was just amazing worship. And all of a sudden, I'm going to cry. All of a sudden, it was just like every hair on my body was standing up on end, and I was crying, and I was singing, and I was laughing all at the same time. But it was like a massive warmth just like came over me. It was just an amazing feeling.
Real encounter with the Lord.
Yeah.
The Spirit, you can tell, and it's still
there.
Is that impacting you? Aye, those moments are so real, and I mean that's what you were looking for as well.
Yeah.
When you're thinking everybody's feeling this and everybody's, and then
I wanted that.
God gave you it.
Yeah, I wanted what everybody else was talking about.
That's really special. Okay, so that was July, Paige, and then you went into phase 4 around about September.
September, October.
Aye, 2024.
Yeah, 2024.
So almost a year ago, and that's when you really started getting involved and serving in our different areas in church, and you've been involved with so many things in that short space of time. So talk us through that. What have you been part of?
Well, my first experience was I was doing a kids camp. I helped out in the kitchen. That was great. I loved that. I really did. It was brilliant.
Oh yeah, it's a baptism of fire.
Yeah, straight in there. But yeah, what an experience that was.
Yeah.
I loved it though. I loved every second of it.
Brilliant.
And then I've been helping out in a community cafe. I help Joyce out when she does things sometimes here. Lisa's mom.
Yeah, the catering side and the
serving side. I got dragged into doing with Toto, helping out there. Just literally sat eating my pancake and then here come, can you come and help?
Feeding the team.
Yeah. Life groups. I'm also helping out at the Gala Praise tomorrow and Saturday.
The Invercairn Gala.
Yeah.
Helping
out there.
Right, like doing burgers and different things and just serving. Burgers. Fantastic, And that's what I see. You're just willing to just have a right servant heart and help people, love God, love people. So that's brilliant. Something I was going to ask you, and maybe relate it to, just what we see for your life in the past compared to now. I see you seemingly, I think, looking on here in good friendships and good relationships with good people. And then, just even what you've shared today, other than your nan and grand, that, seems to have been the opposite, a lot of bad relationships, if you like, and difficult relationships. So how important is that for, coming through what you've been through, or, when people go through that, and maybe people watching? How important is it?
It's a massive thing, because before I came here, I didn't trust anybody. I had, except for my nan and my granddad, which they're both dead now. I didn't trust anyone. I didn't want to trust anyone. I didn't want to speak. I didn't want to let anybody in. And if I didn't come up here and come into Benaiah, well, one, I'd most probably be dead now, but I still wouldn't be trusting anybody. If it wasn't for the workers at Benaiah actually pushing me to actually be more relational, giving me the opportunities to actually help out at the church, pushing me to do those things, I think I'd still be that quiet person that didn't say anything or didn't want to have be relational with people. So I've completely done, it's like a complete 180. I've gone from the person that was surrounded herself with books and just didn't shut everybody out to actually wanting to be relational with people, wanting to be a part of something. And this church has been a massive part of that.
Any special shout out you want to give anybody, your chummies?
Joan Hamilton and Pete, they're just, she took me under her wing from day one.
Fantastic.
She, our relationship started out when in Benaiah, that Christmas I wanted to run. She actually sent in a bag of gifts, and we started writing to each other and everything, and she's been a massive part of my recovery and a massive part of my heart.
Special.
Yeah, very special. And everyone at the camp, kids camp as well, they've been fantastic. Lisa's been amazing as well. I just love this church and I can't wait to come back on Sunday.
Brilliant. Just a wee bit of rewind that I maybe missed about your nana and granddad. When did they pass? Was that during a lot of your problems?
Well, yeah, my nan's passing was a big blow. Massive blow. Because my addiction took over really bad. And I shut everybody out. I even shut her out because I didn't want to. You'd rather somebody be angry at you rather than be disappointed. And I knew I was disappointing her, so I'd rather just And the next minute you know, she has lung cancer, and she died. It's just around COVID time.
Right, so when you were still in addiction, and okay.
Yeah. I was, that kind of tipped me over the edge, that one.
Aye. I wondered that when you said that they were going, I wondered if that would have been a huge thing for you.
Yeah, it was.
Seemed to be the only constant relationship in your life. So, so what about now, Paige? You are helping others. Where are you at now?
Well, I'm the intern at Benaiah.
Interning, yeah.
Yeah, interning. So, and I have the privilege of helping other ladies go through supporting them going through their program.
Yeah.
Which is very humbling. Very humbling. And you learn a lot about yourself as well, helping others. It's it's an amazing opportunity and amazing privilege to have.
Can you see a little bit of you in them where you are? Aye.
But it's also nice to actually realise that my experiences that I've been through, I can turn around and sympathise and empathise with them on that level. Saying I know what you're going through because I've actually been there.
Yeah. No, it's great, and you're a real, well, as I was saying, he's involved with so much in the church. You're a massive blessing here, but at the Benaiah Centre as well, with the girls and with the staff. I know that you're a great blessing there. And speaking of that, you've just done the skydive.
Yes.
Which is a bit mad. But you've enjoyed it, and you'll do it again.
Oh, I definitely would. Definitely would.
So, 10,000 feet, jumping out of a plane. Why did you do it?
Why? Well.
Or what did you do it for? Should I say?
Well, I did it for Benaiah because I just wanted to give back. And at the end of the day, Benaiah is a charity run. So every penny counts, and it goes towards helping other ladies or people going through what I went through.
Yeah.
So it just it just helps them.
And you've raised?
So far, it's coming up on definitely £2,300, but there's more coming in. So
more coming in, and we've got hopefully Mark can do a link with the video here, so people can still give.
Thank you.
That would
be greatly appreciated.
Fantastic. What about future?
Future. I would love to carry on doing what I'm doing, just helping people, because I get quite fulfilled doing that. If there's an opportunity that opens up with Benaiah, or that there's an opportunity that opens up with anything to do with mental health or addiction,
you'd like to work?
Yeah, I'd love to help. And I love helping at the church too, so I can't wait for everything to start back up again.
Yeah.
I'm missing it.
Not too long, another few weeks and everything's back. So Paige, just to end with, a lot of people will be watching this. Some, I believe, that maybe are going through, maybe not exactly what you've been through, maybe not quite as much, but going through some struggles and some issues. Or maybe just watching thinking, wow, it's amazing, the change in your life. What would be a message, some hope that you would give people watching today?
That there is help out there, and just take a chance, because I took that chance. I got on that train, and my life has completely changed. So there is good people out there. There is people out there that you can trust, even when you feel as though you're on your own. You're really not. And definitely get to a church. Definitely.
Yeah. So would you say that the Lord is essential for people in their lives?
Definitely.
Yeah. So go for it.
I couldn't imagine being without him now.
Aye. Fantastic. thank you so much.
Thank you for having
Thanks
me.
for sharing a lot of tough stuff, but a lot of really great stuff as well.
Oh, thank you.
And yeah, as I say, it's a real blessing for us to have you and to have seen what God's done in your life. When you shared a few weeks ago in church your testimony, it was very powerful and very impacting, and I think today as well, this life story it will really.
Thank you. If I can help just one person to make a difference in their life or in their mind, it's worth it.
I'm sure it will. Thank you, Paige.
Thank you.
Hey, welcome to Skydive St Andrew. How are we doing today?
I'm good, thanks.
So is this your first time jumping out of a plane?
This is the first time I've ever been in a plane.
You've never been in a plane?
No.
What's the special occasion then?
I'm doing it for Benaiah Teen Challenge.
Oh, that's super cool. How are you feeling right now? Nervous? Exciting?
And my stomach's doing hula hoops.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be like a big leap of faith. So.
Yeah, of course. I guess we'll find out after.
Yep.
Which part of the jump do you think you've enjoyed the most?
I think it's going to be the fact of like when I'm actually just about to like fall out of the airplane.
Yeah. Sitting at the door, ready to go.
At the door, yeah. I think my heart is going to be like going 1,000 miles an hour there. So yeah.
Any special thing you want to say to your camera before we go?
I can't wait. Thank you.
Awesome. We'll get you ready. Let's have fun.
Thanks.
Sorry. Morning.
That was amazing.
Hey, welcome back.
Thank you.
How was that?
That was so good. That's the best thing I've ever done in my life.
What's the favourite part after you've done it now? Well, what's your favourite part after you've done it now?
Oh, falling.
Falling. Free falling.
Yeah, free falling.
You had
It's
a big,
the best.
you had a big smile on your face and people can see that. I can hear you shouting.
Oh, that was amazing.
Congratulations for a
Thank you
skydive.
very much.
Thank you.